contenders that they came into the season hyped at. From Saban Field here at Bryant-Denny Stadium at the Capstone, we welcome you to the SEC on ESPN as ABC College Football is presented by Starbucks. Only the second time that a Big Ten team has come to Tuscaloosa. The 2-0 Wisconsin Badgers against the 19th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. Good afternoon. Center, they had snapping issues a week ago. Bama won the toss. They elected to defer. So Wisconsin will open up the game on offense, and Katie gave us the details as to what's going on at the court.
D lineman's got to be able to get pressure for Alabama, and Deontay Lawson, coming off that ACL last year, has got to play well.
Second and short, and they'll keep it on the ground with Dylan Jones, who will have the first down for the Badgers.
And you know, Wisconsin wants to run the...
Third down and 4. O'Neal goes on the in-cut to Chris Brooks, who has the reception and just past midfield for a first down. A flag is down with a penalty. It negates the would-be first down, makes for a 3rd and 19. O'Neal feeling pressure, and he is taken down and sacked. And that is the first sack of the season for the talented LT Overton.
He probably
For his last 18. Can he convert on 3rd and 9? Trying to keep the play alive. He's going to try to run for it, and he's going to be short of that line to gain as Tackett Curtis, the linebacker for the Badgers, runs him out.
And a big decision now coming for Kalen DeBoer, setting up 4th and short.
4th and 2 on their opening drive. Simpson to pass for it. Trying to find an option on 4th and 2, and it's incomplete, as the intended target was Jeremy Bernard. So Ty Simpson falls one short.
Behind in the Wisconsin defense. That would have been an easy touchdown, and instead now Wisconsin takes over in Bama territory.
Yeah, that was the first time this season Bama hasn't scored a touchdown on their opening drive, but man, oh man, does the defense help out. Intercepted Alabama. It's Bray Hubbard with the pickoff.
A really nice job of Bray Hubbard this time, just watching the quarterback's eyes. He gets a bit of a jam on the Wisconsin tight end, and he's able to get into his zone drop. He's playing over here. He's watching back at the QB after the jam to get up underneath the route and make this interception. Bray Hubbard, a former high school quarterback, had 3 picks at the end of last year when he started the last 6 games taking over for an injured Keon Sabb. He has made such a difference on this defense because of the takeaways, and that now their big running back lined up to the right side potentially to give chip help right here.
3rd down and 9. A-gap pressure gets picked up. Simpson downfield, and it gets it complete to Ryan Williams. Didn't play a week ago, was concussed late in the game against Florida State.
Bring him early this year. They got to keep doing that.
3rd down and 2. Simpson sprint left. Gets it complete to Ryan Williams right on cue to move the chain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job of lining Ryan Williams up in the slot last year.
Simpson on 1st down gets the ball out quickly. This is Brooks. Lottie Brooks is a very good-looking true freshman.
And a really good job by Simpson that time at the line of scrimmage. You heard him saying, alert, alert. Ty Simpson changed the play at the line of scrimmage because of the coverage.
3rd and 3. Young straight ahead, and he is stopped. This outstanding run defense for Wisconsin.
This call, Joe, by Alabama to go for it here, but I think you got to throw it.
Here's your 4th down. 4th and 1 for Alabama. 11th play of the drive. They go with Bernard to the outside, and Bernard reaching for the pylon and has it. Jeremy Bernard with the touchdown run.
Taking a look here again, Jeremy Bernard was able to stretch this over. Looks like he absolutely did. He just showed you his speed getting to the outside there. The progressive pylon cam getting a really good look at this here. Oh yeah, ball crosses over with the right hand.
Aim at receiver as Connor Talty gets the extra point. The touchdown run by Jeremy Bernard.
Well, it's a great scheme. O'Neal an opportunity to throw this thing downfield. But this is where the hostile environment becomes a factor.
3rd down for O'Neal. And he gets it complete to Dupree, who came out of the backfield. It's a first down, Wisconsin.
You're just holding your breath just to get this snap executed.
And oh, by the way, your first play is a 3rd and 14. And the pressure comes straight up the middle, and it's Landon Simmons, the excellent true freshman, their 3rd sack already.
So Kane with some problems.
That young man's life turned around when he made the decision to go to Avon Old Farms. And lacrosse went away, and football became his focus, and he has emerged as a star. Isaiah Horton with the reception.
And it's really impressive, too, because to learn to play the position and all the footwork and learning, it's not just see ball, get ball, but...
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 22 on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
They're going to tag Mason Reiger, the outside backer for Wisconsin.
Yeah, he was running on a loop inside here. He's just got to be able to pull up. Ty Simpson gets that ball out. That's a huge penalty after 2 really good plays.
Penalty here sets up Alabama to be on the march in Wisconsin territory. Simpson off play action, drives the ball downfield, and it's Bernard. Here goes Jeremy. Touchdown, time. Scored on the ground, and now a 43-yard. Now they got Ryan Williams back this week after the concussion, but it's been Jeremy Bernard who's been their most consistent playmaker this season.
And I love this setup here. You're running a clear out, you're running a clear out, and the guy you're watching is Bernard outside running the end into the open area of the field. Watch Ty Simpson after the fake. 3 steps, hitch, ball's out now. Clean pocket, accurate throw, giving Bernard an opportunity to advance this. I think the biggest positional advantage Bama has in the game is at wide receiver, and it's showing up now. Bama, 14-zip.
3rd and 5, sprint right to get away from the pressure. Throw back against the grain to Mason, and Lance Mason with blockers in front downfield as he had
a lot of motion now, and extra offensive linemen now moving pre-snap too. A lot of creative stuff.
2nd and short. This is Yakimelli on the carry. He's going to be close to that line to gain. LT Overton grinds the play caller for Wisconsin dial up on 3rd and 18. He'll keep it on the ground with Jones as Jones gets inside the 45-yard line to the 43.
And
3rd down and 3. Simpson. And he gets it complete to who else but Jeremy Bernard. It's either a first down or a touchdown every time he touches the ball.
It's going to be defensive hold.
Oh, there is a flag
Wisconsin.
Down. Simpson on 1st down. Downfield and wide open is Ryan Williams.
And another great job by Simpson that time, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. You heard him say alert.
2nd down for Alabama. Ty Simpson has been accurate today, and that continues to the outstanding freshman Lonnie Brooks.
And really good blitz pickup that time by Daniel in at halftime.
Simpson. Wow. Oh, he remains red hot as he's able to connect with Kevin Riley, his running back. And he had an incompletion. Now 11 completions in a row for Ty Simpson. To the end zone, and add to it, Isaiah Horton. Ty Simpson can't miss. Against Florida State. But then Ty Simpson has grown into it, has steadied him.
Route outside, crosses the defender's face. It was Ricardo Hallman, accurate throw. It's a touchdown. The ball's barely hitting the ground. Look at the route up top. Gets the corner just to turn his hips for a split second. He puts that 6'4" frame between the defender and the ball.
Nothing right now. Back to you guys.
And just get ready for the most dramatic halftime report ever.
Renfro is back in at center. Remember, he left the game earlier. They went down to their number 3 center in this first half. Now Renfro's back.
Wisconsin's going to have to regroup here going in at halftime, and they're going to have to figure some stuff.
Total yards to Wisconsin's 59. Ty Simpson looked incredible in that first.
So just a week after going 17 for 17, here he is, 13 of 14 with 2 TD passes. Life, and Alabama's got to be loving it.
Flea flicker to open up the second half as Simpson then goes underneath to Williams with blockers in front. So a flea flicker screen, and here goes Hollywood. How about that to start the second half? Razzle, dazzle, roll, tide. Absolutely dynamic play call. Connor Talty adds the extra point.
And you're trying to find ways to get Ryan Williams the football outside. I want you just to keep your eyes focused on these guys in here, because all 6 of them end up out on the perimeter of the field blocking for Ryan Williams. It wasn't like it was one receiver and a tight end and we're just trying to pick some guys off. I mean, all the linemen, all this mess, and they're blocking DBs and linebackers, and nobody in Wisconsin wants that in the back end. They're just pancaking guys, steamrolling guys. Caden Proctor, their left tackle.
The Caden Proctor block downfield is unbelievable.
He's a 366-pound left tackle, and there's Kalen DeBoer thinking, yeah, oh yeah, this looks good. I like it. That's exactly how you want to start the second half. But he's a guy who's getting a lot of different looks and a lot of different chances from Ryan Grubb calling plays, and it's paying off.
There's Vinny Anthony on the return for Wisconsin. And it's a good one for Vinny Anthony. The blazing speed, and the Badgers return it.
And at a time where you just absolutely had to have it, great job by their go-to receiver, making one move, and nobody from Alabama even touches him, Joe.
A 95-yard kickoff return touchdown. Top end speed, and he shows it off. There's Simpson. And he gets it complete for a first down to Isaiah Horton, who had the touchdown catch earlier
It's
today.
just another example of the command Tyson.
Later like skin to play this position. He said he's learning that there's no need to press. A check down just like right there is okay. The first throw in your progression is okay. He said it comes down to disciplined quarterback play. That's his focus, you guys.
It is, Katie, as he gets it for that. Kevin Russell came in last week, had a couple touchdowns in that blowout. And Simpson stays alive. Simpson able to get out of all that traffic and then goes ahead for a big chunk play.
In Ryan Grubb's offense.
Simpson gets it complete to Ryan Williams, who cuts back and scores. What a massive return.
Williams has. Do you see that move? Look at this move right here. He just puts Jameer Latimer on skates. Man, his game last year against Georgia is legendary in Alabama football history, and his balance and his body control and his ability to accelerate. But man, having him back on the field for Alabama, just taking, you know, it's obviously never too early to talk Heisman, but John Mateer is going to be in that discussion.
And now all of a sudden Wisconsin's going to go flea flicker, and it doesn't quite look the same, but it does get completed for a first down to Dillon after the penalty. Pressure off the right side, but he's able to get it free and get the first down, connecting with Lance Mason.
Really nice job by Danny O'Neal on.
Shifting the formation as Danny O'Neal, play clock is counting down as he quickly gets it out and does so for a first down to Vinny Anthony.
Well, they gave up 230 rush much at all, but there's a more of an aggressive play calling style we're seeing as well.
This time O'Neal keeps it, and it's a good decision as the umpire gets run over at the end of that play right there. At the end of that play, O'Neal with time, and that ball's intercepted by Hubbard. His second. You're just raving about him, and Bray Hubbard now with 2 INTs on the day.
Well, this time, this is it right here. This is Hubbard getting the pick. But watch at the top of the route, instead of going in front of him, he decides to try and run a little bit behind him. You can't do that when you're running out-breaking routes to the perimeter. Bray Hubbard gets his second pick, and everything going Alabama's way. It's healthy. The upgrades through the portal and the D-line and Blake Baker's second year calling plays, they look so good on that side of the ball.
Simpson has looked so good all day, and it continues with Jeremy Bernard as he connects with him there. It was 19 yards, that reception. Simpson sets up the screen to Washington. Blockers in front for Washington as he is past midfield.
You know, Ryan Williams has been going off in this game, but Jeremy Bernard's another guy, to me, who's really been Mr.
Simpson. Shallow cross, his 20th completion today, and it goes to Horton, and it's another first down. Katie.
Yeah, Tess, you know, Bernard, he has the 1-2, the grit.
4 touchdown passes, 375 yards. And he's got a free one here, and it is knocked away at the last second by Latimer.
Offside on the defense, number 31. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
JVR's rip.
Well, who knows, this could be Ty Simpson's last play of his day based on this scoreboard, and 1 second left in the third quarter as he gets it to Edwards, and Edwards breaks free and lowers his shoulders. Alabama has won 83 straight games. Again, an 8-yard drive. You saw Overton headed to the locker room as they want to check on him. Remember, he was slow to get off the field a few minutes ago. Simpson, can he stay red hot? Incomplete, looking for Cuevas.
Kalen DeBoer up.
Here's Jeremy. Trying to reverse field. He goes backwards, and he's going to lose yardage.
A really nice effort that time by Wisconsin's defense. Just wants to go.
Simpson to the end zone. Oh, that was right on his hands. Ryan Williams nearly had his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
And he beat 2 defenders on this post route to be able to make.
So Simpson would have had his 5th touchdown pass of the day as Talty puts it through. Connor Talty with the 33-yard field goal. ESPN supports the...
He had come out into the draft this past year, he would have been a top 50 pick.
See that shot of Overton walking into the locker room. Simmons just missed O'Neal, and then it's incomplete as he couldn't connect with Chris Brooks. So London Simmons, the true freshman, getting the start at defensive tackle. They just keep reloading defensive. They'll go with the up back. That is Aker as he goes ahead on 4th and 1. Jackson Aker, who plays that hybrid tight end fullback position for Wisconsin. Remember, the starter Billy Edwards sprained his knee in the opener, and it's been Danny O'Neal who has been put to work by Wisconsin, and he is torn down by Pierre.
It's another stunting game, and this all gets made possible by Deontay Lott.
Here is Simpson. Wow. Oh, man, there's another drop. This time it's the freshman Brooks. Remember, Ryan Williams dropped a would-be touchdown moments.
Their God-given athletic ability to take over.
Nothing can slow you down when you're out there. You got to know it, live it, breathe it, understand the scheme, and just play it. And that's what they do here with Aker again. Remember, he had the carry on 4th.
I mean, not a lot of quarterbacks look like Austin Mack. He's 6'6", he's 235 pounds, and he is an absolute cannon for an arm.
That was very intentional last week with Austin Mack. I know a lot of the reporters down.
A very, very magical year for Alabama.
2nd and 1 for Danny O'Neal and the Badgers. O'Neal being chased. O'Neal survives it and then lunges ahead for the first down. Joey Aguilar, the starting quarterback for Tennessee, with 5 touchdown passes on the year. Oh, that's a good strike to Jaden Ballard. Danny O'Neal to Ballard as he was locked up with Xavier Brown, and Wisconsin with the 41-yard touchdown.
But you haven't called Ballard's name at all so far in this game, and this is just a simple go route, one-on-one with Xavier Brown at the top of the screen. He just beats him with speed. Brown never gets his head turned around to locate the football, and Ballard's able to make the catch. This is a guy, Joe, that was the number 5 ranked receiver coming out of high school. He goes to Ohio State.
And it was an impressive play and a good throw. Guy who started his career at Ohio State. Grew up in the great tradition. Daniel Hill, the big bruising running back, is in. Here's Austin Mack on 3rd and 6 as that was denied and batted away by Wisconsin's Ricardo Holman, who was on the receiving end of Caden.
You know that the guy who never left during his career in Alabama, Ty Simpson, the guy who stayed to compete, waited his turn. Greg McElroy waited his turn for 3 years, won a national championship. Mac Jones waited 3 years himself. He's dead now in 2 weeks at Georgia. You need a confident quarterback if you're going to go on the road and win that game.
Final half minute of our day here as the Wisconsin quarterback Danny Stadium, and Alabama has now won 84 straight games against unranked opponents at home, going all the way back to 2008, Jesse.
I think there's a lot to take away